Welcome back. Today we're going to go down to Fortmeyers Beach. It's a little different than it was after the hurricanes. So for those of you who've been there and have not seen it after the hurricane, you'll probably see the differences. And for those who haven't been down there or have never been there, this is a good video for you to see what it has down there, what it has to offer. So anyway, let's get to it. Let's go down to Fortmeyers Beach and share the beauty that it offers. Here we are, we're down, getting ourselves closer to Fortmeyers Beach. This is Bonita Beach. Right now where we are, we'll get down another half a mile or so, and you'll get to the turn, which takes us along the beach. After the hurricanes came through and the flooding, they had like 4 feet of water back here, maybe even up to 5. They knocked down all these old homes and they put these in. This is a couple of years now. They're still working on all this. So that's part of the change that's going on down here. You know, these big homes, now they're blocking the view. You used to be able to come down here and be able to see the Gulf. And now with these big McMansions, kind of ruins the look. It's a little bit more Miami-ish in a sense. A lot of the old Fortmeyers people didn't really welcome the change, but that's life, right? Maybe as you get older, you realize change is inevitable. And you have to embrace it. Because if you don't, you're going to be miserable. You're going to absolutely be miserable. So you have to roll with it a little bit. This is the new norm. These big homes. Do I like it? Not particularly, but I have no control over that. So am I going to worry about all that and be upset about all that? No. going to get into Fortmeyers Beach. And you can see the waterway right there. Again, it's low tide today. It's the paddleboard companies and kayak companies. Adventure kayaking, right? This is, you have beach access down here. You also have boat ramps down. There's a boat ramp down here as well. Should be able to see that. It's an overcast day, so it's not too hot. It's actually a cool day. It's probably in the high 70s, mid 70s. So it's actually pretty enjoyable, especially on the bike with the breeze coming over the top of the ferry. So this bridge they've been working on, and then they completed it, I guess, this year. The one we're coming up to next. This was some of the bridge work that was taken out during the hurricanes, and I know during that time the governor had Sanibel cut off with their bridge, and it was, I guess, a watershed moment for the man. So he got the access to Sanibel was like within a week, using a temporary bridge. And a lot of these bridges, like this one, had a temporary bridge on the other side. They used temporary bridges to get the islands connected, so people wouldn't lose contact with the outside world, and they could, you know, rebuild. And in the beginning, it was for rescue, right? And salvage, and you know, right, getting it out for you know, rebuilding. So this is a beautiful sight right here, though, if you can see it. More land here available, right? Gulfront property. People have built these huge condos down here. Block our beautiful view of the Gulf. Somebody living in a trailer right there. A lot of the people during that time bought or rented trailer homes and put them on the property to either rebuild or at least be present on it. I think there's a couple still sitting on properties. Not sure how they permit that. I'm sure that'll go away sooner or later. This is very, very expensive properties down here. Millions of dollars to have beachfront or near beachfront property, because on the other side is a canal that'll take you out to the Gulf. And it's self-sustaining, right? We got our grocery store here, there's Publix. We have the nightclubs and local bars, drugstores. Once you get here, you don't have to get off the island to do your essentials. Big place.
Look at these units. It's amazing. After it's like 3 years now, we're still building. Out there's a paddle board. I don't think you can see it on the camera, but a little tough today. It's windy. On my paddleboard, I'm able to sit on a cooler. And if I'm in the wind, I sit on the cooler and I just start digging with that paddle. Otherwise, you don't make any time. I don't stand up all the time on it. I'm able to be on the paddleboard for hours. And that's because I have the cooler. I get to cheat a little bit. You know, at 66. Years old or young, depending on your point of view. I need my cheats. I need to be able to sit down a little bit. Definitely, I'm in the wind. I gotta, you know, paddle through that. It's tough. Interesting, that's two, right? So we've seen 2 trailers on property, on people just living in the trailer. I'm sure there's more. To come down here and count them. There's also the side streets, which I don't usually go through. Look at that. There's 3. Counting 3 coming out. I think we'll buy that and just put a trailer on it. What's that? How's that sound? I'm sure the neighbors would love that. I'm sure they wouldn't permit me for it. Boxer Motors, it's a nice little engine, I gotta say. It's the 3rd gear, 30 miles an hour, 32 miles an hour. Things just coming along. Oh, what's that, 4? Then we got 4 trailers that we counted coming out of here. Yeah, this Boxer is it's 136 horsepower. It's over 100 foot-pounds of torque. I mean, it's not, I wouldn't call it Harley Davidson torque, but it's pretty good. It's a nice engine. This is the first Boxer I ever owned. Never had one before. And, you know, I got rid of my Road Glide for this, because I wanted something smaller. And it was more about getting it around the garage and parking it, dealing with it when it's, you know, at rest. The Road Glide's a big bike. It's, you know, it's like 900 pounds. This is, I think, 560. Someone will look it up and tell me. It's in that area. It holds 6.6 gallons of fuel. It's got a crazy range. I think I could do 350 miles on it in a tank. And I haven't done a lot of I call big long rides. I'm hoping to do one this year, but we'll see how it goes. How I can plan that one. But it is nice that you have that ability to put 6.5 gallons of fuel. And if there's a big stretch where there's no fuel, you don't have to panic right away because you got big range on this bike. Now, the guys, you know, out west, I think that's probably a big deal. You know, up here, or over here in the East Coast, don't think we have many places I have to worry about that. At least I haven't had the issue. Nice trike. Not a trike fan, but get you out there. Who am I to say? I don't think I'd be able to adjust to the steering instead of leaning. I've been on a motorcycle, well, on the road since I'm 17. I've had, dirt bikes and stuff before that. So the leaning aspect of it is just by nature my thing. I rode a trike many years ago. When I say a trike, one of those three-wheelers from Honda. I almost put it in the curb because I was trying to lean it. It took me a minute to realize there's no leaning on a trike. You got to turn it. I didn't like it. I guess I could get used to it, but as long as I can balance a motorcycle, I'm not going trike. I just got to be honest. People on bikes down here today, huh? Oh, number 5. Does that count as 6? I'm not sure. I don't think so. But we got 5. I didn't think that there was. Actually, I didn't realize there was that many. Close the hood so my voice doesn't get drowned out by the wind. She's got her Harley Davidson shirt on. Can't mistake that logo. Can't miss it. One of your electric bikes. Yeah, this is downtown right here. As you can tell, it gets crowded. There's the Best Western. So there's a lot of places to stay down here. There's Airbnbs down here. There's the beach hotels. So there's no lack of lodging down here. It's just a question of you calling and ahead, right? Making plans. I don't think you could think about coming here a week from now. Depending during season. But I think you plan a couple of months ahead, as most people do for vacation. You can find a hotel room or an Airbnb. Don't expect it to be cheap. Then the memories are far worth the expense. I think that's a good trade-off. Because what you have in the end is the memory. You don't after you pay the bill, that kind of goes away, and what you do have is that great memory with your family and significant other or others. This is it. This is the end. This is Bowditch Point. There's nothing much else. So I hope you enjoyed that quick review. You can see the bridge that comes over on the other side. There's a bunch of bars over there too. So until next time, thank you for watching The Need to Ride.